YSI was in the business of minding the planet before the word recycle was in the dictionary and before Earth Day and global warming were common speak.
If you throw some refuse into the river tries to get rid of it. It gets rid of it by sort of rusting it. It uses oxygen to decompose this material. So as it uses more and more oxygen, there's less and less there. And now you have to measure this. Standard way was called BOD. It took 5 days. All of a sudden, here was something that could measure oxygen just by sticking it into the water. And so this is where this started.
Ray Schiff saw huge potential to sell the instruments of YSI through a series of existing distributors. Each distributor had a catalog of scientific, laboratory, and medical supplies, and they would sell to their clients throughout the U.S.
Matter of fact, there was a board member, and I said, we've got to go overseas and set up similar laboratory supply houses in Europe. And he wasn't sure that I wasn't just trying to get a free tour to Europe, but I ended up betting him that for $1,000 I could go to Europe and set up a distribution system. And so what I used to do is buy tickets to Vienna, but I'd stop in London and Paris and Amsterdam and Oslo and Stockholm and etc. So my first trip, I got a list of who the dealers were in the various countries, talked to some of my compatriots who had similar problems, and we were able to set up a distribution system in Europe very early in the game. This was both a positive move in terms of getting us more orders and a defensive move in that we now were first on the market, and anyone in that country who decided they wanted to make that type of instrumentation had to fight against us. We were there.